Alright, let's first talk about the elephant in the room. The montage is bad, and I should feel bad for making that bad of a bad montage. Alright, now let's move on. If anyone were to ask me who my favorite Overwatch character was, I'd say Sonic the Hedgehog. Honestly, she's the best. Nobody can prove me otherwise. Way better than Edgy Grandpa and Edgy Grandpa 2 Electric Boogaloo. Edgy Grandpa 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yep, that's this is Overwatch for you. Sonic the Hedgehog is the mascot of Overwatch for a reason. Sonic is known for her speed, runs around the map at the speed of light everywhere at once. Do you see her? Nope. She's here, she's there, she's friggin' awesome! Way better than Dora Skrillex edition. Now, I know what you're thinking. Carl Chaos, why is Sonic the Hedgehog the best Overwatch character? Well, son, let me tell you. Our story begins in Our story begins in Mordor. Overwatch was looking for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle to fly their new plane, the Slipstream. Basically, the idea of the plane was that it could teleport from one place to another. And Princess Lena Oxton. Oh, I thought his name was Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I was really wrong. So Leonard Ominous, the youngest member of the Overwatch's experimental flight program, was chosen to test fly the plane, when suddenly the plane malfunctioned and disappeared, and Looky Lou was presumed dead. Then a couple months later, she reappeared, but now as a spooky, scary skeleton ghost. She was a ghost. A spooky ghost. Basically, her life body had been desynchronized from the flow of time. She would disappear and reappear in and out of the present, and even when she was here, she wasn't physically here. She was here, but not physically. Nobody knew what to do, not even Elsa. But then Donkey Kong Country, a Monkey Man science person, created what was known as the Chronal Accelerator. This allowed Lamb Chops to keep herself anchored in the present and control her own time. A fun fact about Sonic the Hedgehog is that she's gay. In game, Sonic's main weapons are her two pulse pistols. They each rapid fire 10 rounds per second, adding up to 20 rounds per second since there are two of them. Since their magazine is 20 each, that adds up to 40 rounds each, meaning it only takes 2 seconds to clear out her entire magazine, which when done perfectly will do an insane amount of damage to most enemies. Plus, it only takes 1 second to reload. People might think this makes her overpowered, but Sanjay has extremely low health, with only 150 to work with. Her two abilities are her Blink and her Recall. Blink is a burst of movement. What happens is Sonic speeds up her time to jump herself a short distance forward. She can do this 3 times before it has to cool down, and the cooldown takes 3 seconds for each Blink. The Blink is great for flanking enemies and is good for facing tanks. It allows you to kill them easily as they desperately try to keep up with you. To make a long story short, Blink gives you
Sonic Speed! Sonic Speed! Sonic Speed!
The other ability Sonic has is Recall, a time travel ability that jumps herself back in time 3 seconds before she uses the ability. The move is good when low on health, as not only does she move back in time, she also heals to whatever amount of health she had at the time she jumps to. Recall also fully reloads her pistols, and you can use Recall to save yourself from trap. You can use Recall to. Let's try this again. You can use Recall to. God damn it. You can use Recall to save yourself from danger, just such as this. Oh, thank God, I finally did. End my life. Now let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog's ultimate ability. It's supposed to have effects on that, but I was too lazy to add them in that time, so. Selector's ult is her pulse bomb. Basically, Sonic throws a bomb at her enemies, which will stick to any surface, including the opponent, and after a few seconds it explodes, dealing high damage to all enemies in its radius. The ult can be joined with Blink or Recall to place it without the enemies noticing, or before they can kill you. And now you should see that Sonic the Hedgehog is not the best Overwatch character. That's right, I tricked you. I'm smarter than you. I totally didn't mess up my lines like 7 times throughout this video and had to re-record like 80 million times because I don't know how to speak English. But, you know, you're stupid. You fell for my trick. You think Sonic the Hedgehog is the best Overwatch character? Well, that's wrong, because the real best Overwatch character is